Hello friends, how's everybody today? I hope everybody made it through the storm and the brutal cold weather okay. Oh, it was 12 degrees below zero yesterday when I woke up, and the wind chill was between 20 and 30 below. This morning was a little different. My pipes were almost froze, but I kept them trickling so they wouldn't freeze. Excuse me. This morning I woke up, it was 12 degrees, so nothing froze. But man, I'm not going out walking. Yesterday I had to go to the eye doctor, and that was it. And I went to the eye doctor, and then I went over to the Dollar Tree, and that's the other part of this. I didn't quite make $10, but I did my $10 for my pantry, because I didn't need any other groceries. I just wanted to do the $10 pantry for our pantry series. Anyway, what's different? Can you believe this? I went to the doctor yesterday. I had glasses. I've worn glasses. I've always had to have bifocals or readers even when I was little. I didn't need them for distance, but I needed them to read. It's like I never had much of a focusing mechanism. Anyway, so I'd say about 6-7 years ago, back in 2012, I had to get new glasses, and I had to wear them all the time because my eye was always fuzzy, my right eye, always fuzzy. No matter what, it was always fuzzy. And even after that, even after I got glasses, and they told me at one time I had a cataract or the beginning of a cataract, and no, I didn't have a cataract. I just didn't have it. Anyway, my eye doctor, 2 years ago, did a little extra testing on me and discovered that I had a weak eye, and I needed a prism in my lens to bring my eye back just a fraction. It was off just a fraction. And to bring my eye back into, alignment. Well, it worked. And I would get these ocular migraines before that, that big hook in there. But I'd never get a migraine headache. I just would get that funny lights, and it's enough to make you go nuts. But anyway, after I got that prism in my lens, that significantly reduced. I may have had a couple of those little ocular migraines, and the fuzz was gone. I could see crystal clear. Well, I am a sufferer of allergies, and I do have a lot of trouble with my sinuses and my ears and, all that. And dry eyes, whatever. Anyway, to make a long story short, I went to the doctor yesterday because I told him, I says, I'm seeing double, not double side by side. I said, but if I look at lettering or like the numbers on my stove, I said, I see the numbers, they're fuzzy, but I also see a lighter version of them right underneath it. I said, so I'm seeing double, but one on top of the other. I says, and that makes me nuts. You think, am I going to have a stroke? Well, you always think the worst, especially when it happens to you. So anyway, I've been having that for about, 6 months. And I thought, well, I'll go get my eyes checked. Well, lo and behold, I don't need the prism in my lens any longer. My eyes have changed. In fact, when I went in there, I was in disbelief, and I'm still like beside myself, because he told me that part of my problem was my computer screen. That will make your eyes blurry, and it'll affect your vision and make your eyes tired and irritated and all that mumble jumble, plus shoulder and neck pain, and which I do have all that. I'm not complaining, but yeah, I have a lot of that problem now. But anyway, I don't need my glasses. He said that when he did my eye exam, he said, it was hilarious because I'm looking through that big machine, the big machine they put on your eyes, and I said, oh, stop right there, because that is perfect. I can see perfect. There's no blur. There's no double vision. There's nothing. It's beautiful. I said, put that in my lenses, please, He says, well, I can't put that in your lenses because there's no prescription in that. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Nope, I don't need glasses no more. The prism was actually, he said, whatever was causing that to happen to my eye is gone. and I don't need that anymore. But most likely, it is because my sinuses and, all that was inflamed from allergies. And believe it or not, when your sinuses are inflamed or you suffer from allergies, which I never knew until yesterday, it can put pressure on your eyes and it can literally change your vision. And I just started taking, what was it? About 3 weeks ago, because I always had this feeling like I was underwater. My ears were plugged. I've had vertigo and everything with it. It's crazy. Anyway, my doctor gave me a really good allergy pill about not quite a month ago. So I started taking that, and apparently it's reducing the inflammation, taking the pressure off everything, including my eyes. So ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy I don't have to wear glasses no more. I do need my cheaters because, as always, I need my bifocals. So what he's going to do is, I got these from Dollar Tree for $1. And I got 2 pair. He told me to get 1 pair that was magnified for 125 for my computer, and then another pair which is my normal bifocal, which is 225. And he took my glasses. He says, you're not even going to wear these. No more. They're done. He says, I'm going to put a really nice computer lens in them. It's got the blue light blocker, but the prescription, or the, not prescription, the bifocal is going to be centered in the lens instead of at the bottom. It's going to be centered right in the middle of the lens, so that I'm only going to be using them. I won't need them to drive. I don't need them for distance. I just need them for my computer and doing close work. So I am absolutely beside myself. I did not know that your eyes could change that extreme and that quick. So let's hope it stays that way. So anyway, I'm happy with that. That was my good news for yesterday. It's just, I'm happy. Glasses are a pain in the caboodle, I'm telling you. And expensive. My glasses with that prism in my lenses were right close to $900. And it seemed like every year I had it, I had it 2 years. But each time I had to get a new prescription. So yeah, and before that my glasses were like 600 and some. So I'm saving a lot of money because my computer glasses, which is covered under my insurance, but I have to pay 80% of the lenses, which it cost me, instead of paying $400 and $500 for my glasses, I pay $150. You can't beat that. Plus $1 for my cheaters. But anyway, I need that blue light blocker, otherwise I wouldn't even have to pay for that. I would just be able to use 2 pairs of cheaters and I'm good to go. But I need something to protect my eyes because I am on my computer quite a bit. So I just need that protection. So anyway, enough of that. Let me put my cheaters on because I'm excited to tell you what I got. Okay, I went to the Dollar Tree to get my little cheaters yesterday, and I thought, you know what, while I'm here, I'm going to pick up, because we've been at this is the 3rd week. I said I'm going to pick up stuff for my pantry, for just our pantry under here that we're working on. So when I went there, I'm looking around, and I found molasses. Molasses isn't cheap, but I found molasses, a nice big 11.2 ounce bottle for $1. $1 at the Dollar Tree. So I got 2 of them for the pantry. Because I go through a lot of them because I do make a lot of my own brown sugar, and I use a lot of it in baking. Okay, and then as always, I picked up rice. I got this big 2-pound bag, 2 pounds of rice for $1. So I bought 2 of them. That's 50 cents a pound. You can't beat that. So I got 2 of them for the pantry. So if you guys want to go to the Dollar Tree, if anybody goes to the Dollar Tree, check it out. It's good rice. It's the long grain white rice. And I also make my own minute rice with that. This one was given to me. This wasn't, I didn't buy this. My cousin gave me this, and I'm going to make her, she said Joy, she's on there. You guys see her commenting. She wants me to make her some minute rice. She says to me, I laughed, Joy, you're just a doll and I love you. She said to me, I don't like long grain rice. She says, right? I says, what the heck do you think minute rice is made out of? She says, I like minute rice, and she starts laughing. I says, what the heck do you think it's made out of? I says, minute rice is long grain rice that's been cooked and dehydrated. Oh, that's funny. You're never going to live that down, Joy. And then I picked up some more beans because you can never have enough beans or rice in your pantry. So I picked up some Great Northern beans. I thought those would be good for some bean soup, or if I want to can some more beans or when I run out. So I got 2 of those because remember, I only spent $10. That's it. Here was my deal of the day at the Dollar Tree. They have the boxed pasta. Now they only have a couple of varieties that are like this. But this is rotini, and it says, if you notice on the box, it says 50% more free. So I've got a pound and a half for $1. That's amazing. That's, you know, usually you get a pound box for $1. I got a pound and a half. So I got 2 of them, which is 3 pounds of pasta for $2. That's a good buy. So I grabbed 2 of them, and that was my spending for my pantry for the week. So I was pretty good. I got a pretty good deal, especially on the rice. I did really good. And the molasses, it's like, oh my goodness, you always need that. That's a good pantry staple to have. So I'm gonna make her minute rice, and I know I got a minute rice video already on my YouTube, but I am gonna do another one because I'm gonna do an updated one. So with that, that's what I got for the pantry. Now that's going to go underneath my pantry. And I'm going to show you under my pantry because it's getting pretty full. I'm going to turn the camera off a minute. Here we are under the pantry. And some of the stuff up here on the top shelf, I got it pointed at the 2 bottom shelves because that's what I'm using to show you how to stock your pantry on a budget. So anyway, I have got all kinds of stuff. Now, I included the free stuff that I got, and you can do that. You know, you can, by all means, if you barter and trade any of your stuff with friends or neighbors, put it in your pantry. Anyway, so this is, I've got all this pasta. I've got lots of pasta under here. I got like 4 jars of the pasta sauce. I got tuna fish. I've got egg noodles. I've got more rice and some other noodles, some other creamy pasta. And then I got the potatoes that are still under there. So the rice sauce. So I got to make room for all this stuff under here. So I'm going to slide the rice towards the back. This was the rice that I bought at Dollar General or Dollar Tree the last time I was there, I believe. So anyway, I'm going to put this other rice under here and stack this under there. And it's going to look pretty good. It's going to be full. By golly, you know what? I may not be able to stack a whole lot under there, but it gives you guys a general idea on how our pantry's going. Now, I hope you guys have gotten, you know, those of you that are following along with me, you should have quite a bit under your, you know, just in the beginning of your pantry now. So I'm going to put both of my jars of molasses, because I've got some in my pantry that I use now. That don't go in there. That's what I got to make for my cousin. But anyway, that's looking great. And then I put some of the chicken broth that I made. That's up here. I put some of this chicken broth that I made not too long ago. I put some of that under the pantry. And some of this stuff up here has been up here, and it's got to stay up here. But this is included in the pantry because, by golly, you got canned goods and you've got, you know, the store-bought and supplies. So everything's looking good under there. That right there, already week 3, is literally a working pantry. So you just keep adding to it. Try not to use anything under there until you get it stocked to where you want it to be. And then you can start working that pantry and replacing each week, or when things go on sale, you can replace it and, you know, add to it, and it'll be perfect. So I'm going to do, I probably am only going to do another week to show you. And, you know, I might keep going. I don't know, but I'll keep going with you. But pretty soon mine's going to be to where I'm going to have to move it into my working pantry because I'm not going to have the room. Because I do all my soups and stews and stuff in the wintertime, and that's usually where I stock it, is under here. So, anyway, let me put this back up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Also, I also put my rotini under there. I didn't show you that, but everything I bought at the Dollar General or Dollar Tree went under the pantry. Anyway, I was looking through a magazine the other day, not the other day, yesterday actually, while I was waiting for my eye exam, and I found this nice little DIY hand treatment, and I want to try it, and my camera's going to die. Hold on. Okay. I always talk that camera right off. I talk that battery half to death. I got this sitting on my table. All right, so I was looking in this magazine yesterday, waiting for my eye exam, and I found this DIY hand treatment. And it's honey, brown sugar, milk, and olive oil. And it's almost like it's not a 1-minute manicure. You gotta wash it for a few minutes. But I'm gonna do a video on it. We're gonna try it because most everybody has honey, brown sugar, milk, and olive oil right in your kitchen. Perfect. We're going to see how that works, because now that it's wintertime and everything is cold and your lips get chapped, your face gets, wind burnt, especially out here in the cold, and you get this horrible winter dry skin. And this stuff is wonderful. There's a couple of them. There's a soothing scrub for lips, and it's wonderful for, chapped lips. Yeah, you just use it like chapstick, but only you rub it. And there's a lip buffer, which is honey and raw cane sugar. We're going to try these. I'm going to do a video on these because these are neat. And, it nourishes your skin, especially, and there's a tub tea. Oh my gosh, who doesn't like taking who doesn't like primping? You go outside in the springtime and you get in your garden and you dig everything up and you got dirt under your nails. Your hands look like, something out of a horror flick by the time you're done. Who would not love to come in and take a nice, wonderful, relaxing bath and take care of your hands and your feet, and you get your work done, but you're still taking care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. And sometimes you just got to primp. So, yep, this is a calming bath, a formula for a calming bath. Chamomile tea bags in warm water. You steep the tea and then you pour it in your bath. And you also can pour Epsom salts in your bath with it, because Epsom salts is wonderful and it extracts toxins out of your body. Perfect. So anyway, there's 3 things that we're going to do. And I'm going to do a video. Well, I'm not going to do a video on the bath one because, I'm just not going to get in the bathtub on the video. But I'm going to share that recipe. We're going to put that together. Anyway, that'll be fun. So, that's what I found yesterday. That makes nice videos. Anyway, I'm going to do videos, but not today. Today, this is going to be my only video up today because I'm going to go spend a day with my mom. And I'm going to, probably tomorrow, I will do a video because I roasted a big, huge chicken. And I was going to make it into chicken and dumplings because, well, first I was going to make it into chicken noodle soup. And my husband says, no, I want chicken and dumplings. And I'm thinking, I don't need this whole pan for chicken and dumplings. So what I'm going to do is I've got the vegetables and stuff in it already for chicken and dumplings. There's no gravy. It's just like a chicken vegetable soup right now. But I'm going to can that up. And I'm going to use that as a base for my chicken and dumplings so that I can add my dumplings to it and thicken it up a little bit, and you'll have a wonderful chicken and dumplings. But you can't can the dumplings or the gravy unless you use ThermFlow. You don't want to can with flour and cornstarch. Not a good idea. Anyway, so I'm going to show you that video. I'm going to do that video, and that'll be fun. I don't know. I'm only going to get about maybe 4 or 5 quarts out of it because I didn't do a huge pot of it. And let's see, there's just the normal, I want to make a wacky cake. I want to show you how, My mom had a friend when I was very little. I was just little. And her name was Franny Harrod. Joy, you remember Franny. Anyway, we used to call her Franny Bananas. But Franny Bananas made the best wacky cake ever. Ever. I'm telling you, you'll never taste a wacky cake as good as Franny Bananas made. Well, I'm going to do a video on it. I've got her recipe. And her recipe is in my... I have to look. I think her recipe is in my Sweets, Treats, and Yummy Eats cookbook. I'm not sure. That's got a lot of my family desserts in there. That's just simply a dessert cookbook. And if any of you are interested in that one, you can buy that through the same, the blurb. I should put the link up for that one. I think you can buy it through the same link as you can Homestead Pantry Cookbook, which is still selling good, and I appreciate everybody. I got another one coming because I gave the other one away that I had. So, I mean, you know, I've got my ebook, but still, I want to be able to promote it more because I want to sell a little more than what I've been selling with it. I'm relying on that for a little bit of extra income. So that one, between that one and my Sweets, Treats, and Yummy Eats, they're two nice cookbooks. And then I'm also working on my new one, and that's just simply called Homestead Living. And that's going to have, you know, recipes like this stuff in there, you know, like the hand treatments, the laundry soaps, the just your basic everyday recipes that save you money and are nice and chemical free. So I'm doing another one. It's called Homestead Living, and it's going to have a little more than just recipes in there, but no meals or cooking. It's going to be mostly everyday products and stuff like that. So anyway, that's it. It's just a short chit chat today. I had to tell you about my glasses. I still can't believe it. I got up this morning and I always set my glasses on my dresser. And I got up this morning and, you know, the first thing you reach for when you're blind as a bat is your glasses. So I got up this morning and I reached for my glasses and it's like, oh, I don't need them. I'm just so excited. I'm just absolutely throttled by that. How my eyes have changed in a matter of 6 months, because I had just gone to the eye doctor in July and had my annual checkup, you know, my annual eye exam, and nothing showed any different. And then July, 5 months later, 6 months later, I don't need my glasses no more. It's like, what? Anyway, so, you know, I think it's great. So there you have it. Stay warm, stay safe, and you guys all have a wonderful day, and thanks for chit-chatting with me. Nothing huge, just those two little things I wanted to tell you about. Keep going on your pantries, and we'll have a chit-chat again later, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you.